Welcome to episode number 4 of the Colorado Rockies franchise series, and today it's the Home Run Derby and or the All-Star Game. It's probably going to be, hopefully, both, because if you looked at the leaders, top 4 for each lead, Blackman's tied for 3rd. Arenado's 1 out the first time I sent us at a name, we won, the 3rd game. My pitcher threw a one-hitter. I quit management, never hopped in, so it didn't save. I had to go back and end up simming the 2nd inning. We lost. Quit managing the 3rd day. It did hop in, but then we lost it then, as you saw right there. And I think we should have. I think Blackman's gonna be the only guy in the home run derby for us, and intended for the All-Star Game. I'm not sure. Remember, this is 2019, so I think I'm gonna put the home run derby if we play it, and we will if we have a. I think we are. I'm gonna put it in Cleveland, but secondly, that's where the 2019 All-Star Game was, and this is the year we're in. I know we're kind of behind, and we're kind of back in reality. We're in 2019 here, not 2020. So I'm gonna put the home run derby if we play it, which we should, because I think we're gonna have someone in it in Cleveland. Saying for the All-Star Game, I'll put it in Cleveland. So. It's just I don't know, advanced day, I guess. Yeah, today's the MLB Home Run Derby. 113 players have been selected. Would you like that for 10? Yeah. And I am gonna put it in Cleveland. Is that during 2019? Well, there's the whole 35,051 opened in 1994, but we're in 2019, so that's why I'll put the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game in Cleveland. Because we're in 2019, that's where it was in real life. So, play style standard. And I think we only have one guy, so I think I'm gonna put it as normal. Sorry if it's really blurry. We're all put play style, there's standard, and RT standard. Round time's 4 minutes, and that's what it is in real life. I might have done it for 2, my Twins custom franchise, and that'll be the show 19 and 2019, which I put at the Metrodome, because we had like 5 players in it, or at least 3, but we're only going to control the 1 player we're in. I think it's only 1 player. So we're going to go round time's 4, timeout on. And yeah, it's only Charlie Blackman, who's the 7th seed. Well, really, he has the same number of home runs as Freddie Freeman. But he's the 7th seed. So Martinez is the first one, Bryce Harper's the 2nd one. And yeah, I do have the blue controller on. It's right by me, because I know I use both controllers for the All-Star Game. So you can see Martinez, J.D. Martinez, Bryce Harper, Carlos, Stanton, Chris Davis, Mike Trout, Justin Turner, Charlie Blackman, and we're controlling. I'm already on there, and Freddie Freeman. Okay, here we go. See, it hits a home run about 13 times, every 13 at bats. It's the lowest in the lead. Is obviously then Martinez 1 home run after every at bat. Blackman 70 overall. Martinez 96. My goodness, 96 diamond, same ring as Star Forcer. And this will show there's Dodgers, the pavilion left field, and then the trees and the lights. It said Home Run Derby with the trophy, and then above it said the show 20. And in the background you saw the left field pavilion at Dodger Stadium. So that's what you saw. You saw the Home Run Derby. It said Home Run Derby, and then right behind it the Home Run Derby trophy, the show 20 on the top, and then you saw the left field pavilion and the palm tree. Dodger Stadium. It's because they have that, because technically in 2020, whenever the season starts, Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game's there. But because this is 2019, I put the Home Run Derby, and I will put the All-Star Game here in Cleveland. Progressive Field, top home run hitter for each matchup will advance to round 2. Percentage for each matchup, the most home runs will advance to the finals. The semifinal winners will compete for the crown of the Home Run Derby champion. The player with the most home runs wins. Bonus time, 30 seconds of bonus time are added for 2 home runs, 440 feet or longer, or over. If rounds in a tie, and ends in a tie. A tiebreaker win off while we play until a winner is named. As time on the nail, you have the ability to toss timeout once per round. Toss timeout or replenish your stamina. To toss timeout, press the down button while the tall timeout indicator is flashing. So really, a tiebreaker win off while we play until a winner is named. So Freddie Freeman, 213 career home runs, number 5, the first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. They didn't play in the number 1 seed. They weren't playing the number 2 seed. I think it's 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5. So we're playing the number. I thought we're playing the number 7 seed, I believe. And yeah, it is Freddie Freeman versus JD Martinez. As you can see, when it's not your turn, you see you saw the camera behind the plate. When you hit, you're behind the plate. But when the other person's hitting, you see it from the center field camera. As we're gonna fast forward, and that's the user batter. As it looks like JD Martinez won 9-8, so he's in the second round. Carlos Stanton won 8-7 over Justin Turner. So now it's Chris Davis won 12-11 over Mike Trout. So we're the last ones up. And I'm playing Bryce Harper, or Blackman playing Bryce Harper. 164 career home runs for Blackman. Number 19, the right fielder for the Rockies, is that laced foul. I'm the lower seed, so I go first. 380. Let's go. Trying to guess one of these. I would say 420 maybe. I guessed one! The first attempt first home run that I tried to guess, I got it. 420. 14 feet off. And I'm probably gonna see I'm not gonna fast forward for Harper because if he wins, well, it goes straight to the All-Star game, obviously. And 415. 420. 460. I have earned 30 seconds of bonus time. And that is gone! Energy in the yellow for Blackman. I'll probably count time eventually. 414, 2:15 to go. Nearly down. That is short. Okay, sorry. I'm just making sure the camera's ready. 435. Oof. It wasn't the first home run for Blackman, but the first home run that I tried to guess I got. And that ball is gone! Minute and a half to go, and that ball is gone! That ball is not gone. Let's call a timeout. The energy was in the red, but now it's on all the way back up to full energy bar. Yeah, his energy was in the red, but now it's going to go all the way back up to 100% as I called the timeout. Minute 17 to go. Clock starts when they swing the bat. And that ball is foul, but I have make that 16. I think I had to pull. 16th. More than anyone ever, or more than anyone out of the 8 players in the home run derby. Now down to the final 5 because 3 have been eliminated. 22 seconds to go, but I do have 20 seconds of bonus time, or 30 seconds of bonus time. Energy's in the yellow, but I don't have a timeout. And that ball is smacked. 420. Energy in the red. Here's my bonus time. But I can't get it out to 100%, and the next round is I don't have a timeout. As I have 23 home runs. This is like the best performance ever. And that ball is gone! 24! Vladimir Guerrero Jr. had 27. The record was like 26. 214 career home runs. I said I was but for the video purposes, I think I got this one in the bad. Yeah, he only hit 18. But, I mean, that was the most of anyone else. I mean, that's because the first guy only had to hit 8, or only hit 8 and 7. So, the only guy had to hit 8. But, I am playing. Chris Davis won 15-14 over J.D. Martinez. So now I'm playing Stanton. So really the winner of this round is a Blackman. Yeah. 24 in the first round. Long was 460. I'm going first against. And that ball is gone. That ball is not gone. That ball is gone. Well, a foul. That's a liner. Too early there. But sorry if the camera keeps shifting. Keep fits in it. That ball is gone. A home run. And gone. 385. Minute in, and I have 4 home runs now. 415. 15 feet off. 425. 23 feet off. 415. 10 feet off. And that ball is gone! 416! It might hit the pole. Or at least it hugged the line and stayed fair. And that's going to be not at 8 in a row. And that ball is not gone. Let's draw time. Minute 55 to go. My energy will be back to 100% after I start swinging it after the timeout. So there's Buster Posey, Molina, and Aguilar. I just did a pitcher in my timeout. And that ball is gone. A home run. That ball is smacked. It's foul. Gone. 410. 371. So high. That's a liner, no. And that ball is gone. A home run. That ball is laced. Probably went off the wall. That is smacked. 435. Oh, I was 1 foot off. Could have guessed 2. I saw a chance. Gone. A home run. That did it out. Gone. A home run. And that's not gone. That was close actually. I think it hit the base of the wall on the fly. It's the first time I've seen it hit the right. It didn't have a lefty. If I was a righty, I want to pull the ball if they did it over that 19-foot wall. It's the first ball that I actually hit into the stands. Do I have bonus time? No, I don't. But that one's drawn 399 feet at the buzzer. And there's the pitcher, which is number 6. But it doesn't have a name. I don't know why he has a glove on. But standing at 8 home runs in the first round. Long was 456 feet, but he could have hit more. So I hit 18. And that was absolutely crushed. He's a righty, and he hit that halfway up the bleachers. And now I think you only need 1 home run over 440 feet, or 440 feet or longer to earn bonus time. That could be it. 2 feet short. And that's probably bonus time. No, it's not. He's 2 feet short again. That one he didn't swim. Remember, used to be outs, but now it's plot. That's a fly ball. Not gone. And that's the opposite way. Didn't go. And then that's gonna. Actually, I think that's not. That's not out. Goal! Barely. Yeah. And it's fair if it's gone, but it's foul. And Stanton. 410. That didn't go out. Hit the tall wall. That is crushed. 430. Actually, I wasn't. I think he doesn't have bonus time yet, and that ball is foul. I didn't watch the last one, but here, I mean, you never know. That is foul, and no, that's just gone, and he earned bonus time. It's 441. That ball is gone too. And now that was gone. Only up by 10. No, a minute 53 to go, but he also has bonus time. That's crushed. That's not hit the scoreboard. 450. 9 feet on. Trying to guess 2. And didn't swing on that, but he needs 9 to tie 10 to win. And that's a high fly ball, not gone. Minute and a half to go, but he does have the 30 seconds of bonus time as well. And that ball is gone, a home run. And that's actually not gone. He still has about a minute and a half to go. Is that gone? It's probably, no, it's probably not hit. No, it won't hop the wall. One hop. Minute to go, and it's getting close now. As he still has 50 seconds plus the 30 seconds of bonus time. That ball, I think, fell. Yeah, I think it bounced out of the stadium. That ball is a dead center field, 420. Got it! I just both home runs I guessed in this episode were 420. But now he has 25 seconds plus the 30 seconds of bonus time. That ball is 430. Now 16 feet off. Up by 5. And now up by 4. 5. And that ball is fouled, and he did one more swing in. Apparently this is the last one of regulation, and it's gone. But 30 seconds left of bonus time. Is that gone? Up by 2 with 20 seconds to go. Swung and missed. 18 seconds left. He might have only 2 more swings. Not gone. 10 seconds. That ball is gone to tie it up at the buzzer. Not gone. And Blackman wins. 18-17 over Stanton. And he advances to the championship. And he advances to the finals to play Chris Davis. The 7th seed and the 4th seed. As my goodness. 18 in the second round. Long was 460. And that ball is gone. A home run. That ball is not gone. That ball is gone. A home run. I guess 3. 387? No. 435? And that ball's a dead center field. Gone! A home run! That ball is gone! A home run! That one's gone as well. Gone, a home run! That is smack! Gone, a home run! That ball is gone, a home run, 399. That is not gonna be gone. Almost now. That ball is out of here. That ball is just short. And he still did dinners and his energy almost out in the red, and that ball is gone. A home run, call a timeout. And his energy will go out to 100% after the timeout. There's I think the same 3 guys: Aguilar, Posey, and Molina. The jerseys, you can see it still has the LA logo, and that is gone. And that is now 15 home runs for Blackman. Then he has bonus. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't say. It just has to show 20 and then home run derby. And it's his home run. Where home run derby is right now. When it's a home run. Right now it's his home run. 46 seconds to go. And that's a high fly ball. I haven't hit one over the wall in left field. It's because it's kind of hard when you're a lefty. Like Stanton was doing it because he was a righty and had a lot of power. Blackman, it's not even hard. I mean, that's like a 19-foot wall opposite field, so that ball is gone. So I broke in my record from the second round. My record from the first round is 24. They're not going to break that one, but I will break 20 at the buzzer. They're not getting bonus time, but 20 home runs. So Chris Davis needs 20. I'm going to watch it. He had 15 in the first round. I think, and he's one that hit ones that are like that, but trying to guess 3. Just one that missed on that one. And that was foul. And that ball, I would say 415. Oh, 437. Oh, 38 feet off. Oh, that's foul. 425. Huh, 4 feet off. That is gone. I'd say 435. But then I say 420, I'm 1 foot off. That's foul. That's a ground ball short, but it's a home run derby. I'd say 437. 5 feet off. That is foul. That is foul again. That is a liner foul. That one, I think it's on a tail foul. Yes, it was. No, actually, it stays fair. 2 minutes ago, is still up by 13. And that's a laced foul. Swung and missed. I think we haven't hit the bad. I think Blackman's gonna win it. So he just Chet swung 2 of them, and that ball is on a tail foul. That ball is 425 or 402, and he's smacking him foul. And that one smacked fair. 425. I was 1 foot off. Trying to dash 3. I dashed 2 home runs in the home run derby, about 220 feet. And that ball is not gone at the very top of the wall. Up by 11 with under a minute to play. I'm not sending to the end because I want to see if I didn't hit 3. I only have 45 seconds though. That one's not gone. I'd say 420. 3 feet off. And that's not gone. No. I only have one more home run, and that ball is my last chance. I'd say 425. 8 feet off. This is probably my last chance. And that ball is gone. Thanks, Davis. Still gonna lose though. I say 410. 12 feet off, and he did one more in. Yes, he will. But it's a ground ball. But Blackman, Charlie Blackman, has won a home run derby. Now, I haven't won a home run derby with any of my Run the Show characters, but I have with a player from my franchise, Rocky's franchise. He's also on my Nationals franchise. I know that happens. After the announcer says it, the fans stand up. I won the home run all-star name here as well. Is that 24 in the first round, 18 in the second round, and 20 in the final round. As my longest distance ever was 460, 437, and 436. As I won 24-18 over Bryce Harper, 18-17 over Stanton, and then 20-12 over Chris Davis. That's not the end of the episode. We're gonna play the resume. Yeah. We're gonna play the All-Star Day now. Sorry, it's 18 minutes of video. Well, I don't know. I mean, I just don't really want to feel like doing 2 episodes, That was fun. No, it's at 10:05 Eastern. So it's Kershaw versus Severino. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. So yeah, the NL will be the goal controller, be the Dodgers and my Rockies franchise, their NL team. I do have Charlie Blackman on my Nationals franchise because I traded for him, and then the blue controller will be the AL. As I'm gonna put it at Cleveland. Presentation mode broadcast team style MLB network. Quick counts on and clear skies for the All-Star game. Severino as I don't know who do they have. Jansen. The only person we have someone in the All-Star game. I know that. The 99 versus 93. That's a yeah. Blackman started. I just because he's a DH. I just because he second place for the right fielders and Bryce Harper beat him, but because there's that DH spot in that All-Star name, he's actually an All-Star starter, batting third. I know, leave the lineups as they are. I mean, look at the other. They have 399s. Altuve, Betts, and Trout. And then I have Ramirez at 95. My goodness. And then JD Martinez who yeah. On the play on to first stand 93 overall. Here we go. What did that? 11-5, 2.06 ERA, 13-1, 1.91 ERA. My goodness. 13-1 with under sub 2 ERA. Not bad. We are here at Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio for the 2020 MLB All-Star Game here on MLB Network between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi there, everybody. Vinny J here in Studio 42, aka the Man J. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball game. Vinny J. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Vinny J here in Studio 42, aka the Man J. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. And there's the All-Star stars for the National League and the American League. As the stars are doing their final tosses out in the bullpen. It's a Major League Baseball All-Star here on MLB Network. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. So is the Los Angeles logo will be tentatively this year in 2020. It's the tentatively in 2020. The All-Star Game and the home run derby and the All-Star Game are in LA. Did it say 2020? MLB All-Star Game? I might have said that, but this is the 2019 MLB All-Star Game. I think it said it 2020, and obviously on the board had the All-Star logo for this year. And then close to first pitch. Let's listen to the Polish announcer, Alex Miniat. Actually, it said 2019. It says 2019 right there. Then I said 2019. Then I said we are here at Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio for the 2019 MLB All-Star Game. Here we go, as A's pros for Kershaw 11, for Severino 4. As here's Severino's stats. 17 starts in the 2019 season, 13-1, 1.91 ERA, 127 and 1/3 innings, 103 at 0.97 whip, a whip under 1, 21 walks only, and 130 strikeouts for the first half of the season. And usually you don't see this last throw of the warm-up pitches and then they throw it out in the second. You see it for the All-Star Game and every playoff game. Here's the AL All-Star defense. JD Martinez, Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, who won his lowest level last year in the outfield. Jose Altuve, and you saw the rest there. And they have extra shots at the ballpark for the All-Star Game and for every playoff game. As here's Trey Turner, batting .305, 14 home runs, 57 RBIs, OPS at 370. You saw it's Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa, and Jose Ramirez in the infield, and then Salvador Perez behind the plate, and then obviously Luis Severino on the mound, and Nicholas Castellanos is the DH for the AL. Here we go. 2019 MLB All-Star Game is on your way. That's a pop-up! On the Indians logo behind the play, and Salvador Perez catches it on the Indians logo in foul territory behind the play, and that's the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the National League All-Stars. Trey Turner and Edwin Inciarte, Charlie Blackmon, Bryce Harper, Freddie Freeman, Justin Turner, Christian Yelich, Anthony Rendon, and Kurt Suzuki. Here's I didn't start. I said we are here at Progressive Field, Cleveland, Ohio for the 2019 MLB All-Star Game. I didn't say 2019. If I didn't, I meant 2019. That's a little looper! As he smacked it, but probably needed to hit about 5 feet to the left. It didn't play as out of play. 1-2 count. That's another one of those, and it basically lands almost in the same spot. That's another one! Basically 3 foul balls to within, I think. That's a ground ball fielded by the third baseman. Throw to first is in time. 2 down. I'm used to the Golden Draw being a home team, but because obviously the AL is the home team because it's the American League part. Here's Charlie Blackmon, the only Rocky that made the All-Star roster. Is the DH because there's a DH in the All-Star game, no matter who's the home team. It's the NL or the AL. This year it's the AL. That's a ground ball, fielded by Correa. Throw to first is in time. 1-2-3 to the NL, and the 1-2-3 to the NL. Middle of one to score is the National League All-Star 0 and the American League All-Star 0. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star exclusively on MLB Network. Playing the Kershaw, 18 starts, 11-5, 2.06 ERA, 139 2/3 innings, 96 hits, 0.91 WHIP, a WHIP under 1, 31 walks, and 132 strikeouts. So both starters have a WHIP under 1. You can see there's a final warm-up pitch for Kershaw. And we'll see that in the All-Star and every playoff game. Here's the NL All-Star defense: Christian Yelich, Edwin Arce, who wanted Load Love last year, Bryce Harper in the outfield, Freddie Freeman, who wanted Load Love last year, and then I'll show you the rest of it in a second. There's a great skyline, partly cloudy here at Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. And here's Altuve, batting .314, 17 home runs, 63 RBIs, and an OPS of almost 400, 397. Yeah, for the NL All-Stars, Christian Yelich, Edwin Arce, and Bryce Harper in the outfield. Freddie Freeman, Justin Turner, who's playing second base. Trey Turner and Anthony Rizzo in the infield, and obviously Kurt Suzuki on the mat or behind the plate, and obviously Clayton Kershaw on the mound, and then Charlie Blackmon's a DH. There's Altuve. Hopefully he's not wearing a buzzer for the All-Star Day, and that'll be really not cool. That's a smack! Maybe he is! Perfect, 98 miles per hour off the bat. Perfect. So 78 speed at first base to lead off the game for the American League. Here's Betts. Batting .313, 2 home runs, 66 RBIs, and an OPS of 399. That's a foul. That was ball 4, but he swung at it, so 3-2. That's a ground ball to center base, shortstop, center field on the first, and then double up Betts. 6-4-3, 2 down. Here's the starting lineup for the American League All-Stars: Jose Altuve, Mookie Betts, J.D. Martinez, Mike Trout, Nicholas Castellanos, the DH, Carlos Correa, Jose Abreu, Jose Ramirez, and Salvador Perez. There's J.D. Martinez, who leads the American League and the majors in home runs at the All-Star break. That's a smack, but right into the ship, going back to right field, and oh! He misplayed it, Harper! Misplayed it! I didn't do it on purpose, I kind of messed up, as not right into the ship, but he misplayed it, and here comes Trout. Batting .333, 35 home runs at the break. That's gonna be a foul ball, 1-2, as the All-Star on the field is what it's supposed to be in the real life this year. That's a smack, and then it's knocked down by the center baseman Turner, who actually didn't play center base. Throw to first is down in time. So 2 straight 2-out hits, and here comes Nicholas Castellanos. That's a smack! Deep! That ball is not coming back! Gone, a home run! 3 straight 2-out hits! and it's 3-0 American lead. Nikios Chalanos, the DH for the American lead, a 3-run homer to right center field, and it's 3-0 American lead. My goodness, a 2-out double, a 2-out single, and a 2-out 3-run home run. And the runner at first was supposed to be in motion, but I forgot to send him in motion because it was a 3-2 count. But it doesn't matter, as that ball is gone, as it basically bounced into the bullpens. Here comes Correa. Remember that's a ground ball, that's 4 straight 2-out hits. Unless they didn't hit 9-3, Harper going for it! But Freeman's not done with the bat. So, 4 straight 2-out hits now. Here we go, 1-1 count, and that gets the ball in zone 1-2. 27 pitches thrown here in the first inning for Kershaw. Trying to get out of the inning. That's a fly ball. That's fairly deep. It's another one. Going back is Harper. And he makes the catch about a step or two in front of the wall. But Nikios Chalanos with a 3-run homer gives the American League All-Stars a 3-0 lead after 1 inning. Yeah, after 1 inning of play. Here's Bryce Harper. Has 30 home runs and 97 RBIs at the break. That's a ground ball, but it's right in the shift. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. Umpires are on the tie. That's that cold. You already saw the defense for the American League, and they show that before. I think at least the All-Star game. I think the playoffs as well. I'm not sure. That's a ground ball against the shift, but you only got on the other side of the infield, and that was almost thrown over the head of Abreu. But 2 down. Here's Turner playing second base. Doesn't have Rendon at third. I guess he didn't play second base. That's a ground ball fielded by Altuve. Throw to first is in time. For the second straight inning, the NL All-Star go 1-2-3. Middle of 3. The score remains 3-0 AL. Here's a break. Ramirez 8-9-1 due up for the AL in the bottom of the second, as they have Dave Robertson, member of the Phillies, warming up in the bullpen for the NL, the second bullpen. That's a fly ball. That is rot. Going back, it's Harper. Blanket does not catch right in front of the warning track. 1 down. Here comes Perez. Only has 8 home runs at the break, but 33 RBIs inside. Made the All-Star game. As a starter, as a pop-up on the infield. Freeman under it. In fair territory, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Altuve, singled earlier. As I think Kershaw's only done 2 innings. That's a ground ball past Kershaw, but fielded by the second baseman Turner as throws the first in time. 1-2-3 go to the AL, but they're up 3-0 after 2 innings to play. There's Yelich. They have Ken Giles warming up in the AL's bullpen, just in front of the NL's bullpen in right center field. That's a ground ball, as through 2.5, the NL has no hits. 1 down. As they're in no hit through a 2 1/3, down 3-0. Here's Rendon. That's a ground ball past Altuve. That's the National League's first hit. Runner at first, 1 out, trying to get at least 1 bat here. Remember, it's not for home field advantage in the World Series anymore, so it's just like a fun game, I guess. 1-1 count, and it's miles on 1-2. Well, I didn't not show the umpires, but I don't know. I just want to know. If it's Dave Lawrence, I like that. No, it's James Kent. This crew? Oh, that's actually a good idea. They're on the jacket because it's 64 degrees. It is a sellout. 64 degrees clear. Wind is 1.8 miles per hour. Let's say mile per hour, blowing in from center field is basically minimum win. Schedule first pitch. Yeah, it's home plate umpire James Tinsley. I never did this true. First base umpire, home plate umpire James Tinsley. First base umpire Barry Simmons. Second base umpire Patrick Johnson. And third base umpire Larry Bullard. I really did this true. That's it. Round one's a base hit. 2 runners on, 1 out for the NL, and the time run's coming to the plate. And here comes Trey Turner. Doesn't have much home run power, but he has a lot of speed. That's a ground ball, and it's past him. And they're gonna hold him at third base. Bases loaded, 1 out as Altuve just missed the ball. And here comes Inciarte. That's a ground. That's at 2. The center run to first. Double play! And now Snelling, and the bases loaded. Middle of 3, the score remains 3-0 AL. So it's still 3-0 as Kershaw remains out there. Swing and a miss, straight 2. See what they look. That's a ground ball. Past Kershaw, but running the shift. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. They have Wade Davis also warming up in the NL's bullpens, and then they also have Tenta Herrera warming up. So there's 2 relievers warming up in both bullpens right now. That's a ground ball over Kershaw, but this time running the shift again. Turner throw to first is in time. 2 down. Remember, he's a second baseman, so the 4-3. I think Kershaw's done about 3 innings here. Or Trout. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. 3-1 count. That's a ground ball right to Turner. And all 3 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd were 4-3 ground outs. 1-2-3 goes to AL, but they're up 3-0 after 3 innings of play. Here's Blackman, overall with the ground out in the 1st inning. They're down to Brennan Tente Giles. 25 for 27 on saves, 32 appearances for whatever team he's on in the first half. That's a pop up on the infield. Ramirez under it. They had to shift on to the right in the infield and outfield. He makes the catch. 1 down. So P5 pop up to the third baseman. 1 down. And here comes Harper. That's a ground ball off of Giles. And he picks it up and eventually throws it, but it's not in time. Runner at first, 1 out, and with the play over, now our attention turns to Ken Giles. You don't really want to get anyone hurt here in the All-Star game, but really you don't see the pitcher come out unless it's hitting the head or something. Here's Freeman. I said ground ball 2-2 to center Vaughn. Oh, he steps on the bat Vaughn at first and is in time. Middle of 4, score remains 3-0 AL. And here comes Dave Robertson. So starter for the NL went 3 innings, and the starter for the AL went 2 innings. That's a ground ball fielded by Turner, and he's fielded and thrown the first. The last 4 outs have been 4-3 ground outs. 2 of them in a shift, and if he wasn't that one, 2 base hits. And that's a ground ball fielded by Freeman, and the 3-run assist to 2 down. Since that 3-run homer, there's been no offense, and really, I mean, it's not like a slugfest like that first game in London, which the Yankees won 17-13. I mean, that's like a football score. That's a little looper going in his Harper in right center field. I'm not sure why you saw the baseball and then he caught it like 3 feet away, 3 feet over to the right. 1-2-3 to the AL, but they're up 3-0 after 4 innings of play. Here comes Turner. Same reliever out there for the AL. That's a ground ball fielded by the Altuve. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. There's Yelich. That's a ground ball to Torrea. Throw to first is in time, 2 down. And their goal opportunity was when they had the bases loaded, 1 out and a third, but you know, here's Rendon. That's a ground ball, and then it's past the diving Torrea in the center field for a base hit. Runner at first, 2 outs. 2 out base runner. That's a liner caught by Abreu. One hit by the NL, but he's stranded at first base. At middle of 5, the score remains 3-0 AL. There's Abreu. Ramirez, as they have Iglesias warming up, and here comes Wade Davis. 19 for 22 on saves, 33 appearances in the first half. That's a smack! That will not come back! Ramirez with an opposite field home run above the 19-foot wall of the very tall wall in left field. Jose Ramirez with a solo homer to left center field, and it's 4-0 AL. American lead. 2 home runs, a 3-run homer, and now a solo homer. And now it's 4-0. Here's Perez. Swing and miss, straight 2 on the under curve below the zone. That's a foul ball on the cutter. Another foul ball, and this time the upper curve. That's a looper, and it's caught by Harper, 1 down. There's Altuve. That's a ground ball. Past the reliever, fielded by the shortstop Turner. Throw to first, got him. 2 down. Here comes Mookie Betts. Foul ball. That's a ground ball against the shift. Turner has to really run over there, and Betts is on with an infield single. Have the reliever ready and waiting over there. That's a snap. Oh, Turner got 8 up. Throw to second, not in time, and he gets a double because the ball just died in that grass. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs for Trout. That's a pop-up. Shallow center field, Turner back. And he makes the catch. Then into a solo homer by Jose Ramirez as extended the American League's lead to 4-0 after 5 innings of play. There's Trey Turner. That's a ground ball past the pitcher in the center field for a leadoff single. Yeah. Another new pitcher for the AL. 57 appearances here in the season. 4-4 record, 6 holds, 65 2/3 innings. Here's a guy that's grounding the double play with the bases loaded and 1 out in the 3rd. And this one is launched. Will it get over the head of the left fielder? No, it will not. Martinez catches it, and Turner retreats to first base. There's Blackman. 0 for 2 in the game, probably the last at bat of the game. That is a launch! Blackman, who won the home run derby, has just gone deep in the All-Star game. Gone home run. Charlie Blackman with a 2-run homer, opposite field home run above the tall wall in left field, and he has cut the American League lead in half to 4-2. That's Turner and Stores, and here comes Harper. My goodness. All the runs here in the All-Star game have come off home runs. There's been 3 home runs, and 2 of them have been over the high wall in left field. Here comes Harper. That's a ground ball. It's against the shit. Base hit. Time runs coming to the plate for the NL. I mean, look at their bench. I mean, the benches for both teams are insane. That's a ground ball, 2-2. The center for 1. He took forever to throw it. No, he didn't hit anyone. Here comes Turner over 2 with 2 ground outs. That's a ground ball, that could be 2. The center for 1 to first, and that is a double play. Dip hit by Abreu at first base. But then to a 2-run homer by Charlie Blackmon has cut the American League lead after 5.5 innings of play. There's Nidos Castellanos. They're on talent. That's a ground ball charging into Turner. Throw to first. Is gone by half a step, 1 down. Is there a challenge? Yeah, there's a challenge. The National League, or the American League will have up to 20 seconds to challenge to call at first base. Right. And yeah, he's out. It's cancel. And the word from the third base dugout is no. So runner at first, nobody, or no runners on, nobody out, or no runners on, 1 out. Here's Correa. That's a ground ball, and that's in the center field for a base hit. And Ryan Dozier will replace Tristan Turner at second base. It's the first defensive replacement of a position player in the All-Star game for either team. That is a base hit! Trying for a 9-3, but really Freeman's nowhere to be found. 2 runners on, 1 out for the AL. Alex Brown will pinch hit for Jose Abreu. Alex Brown will pinch run for Abreu at first base. That's a ground ball. That's a base hit. Coming around third. And then it's thrown to third. Not in time. Brenman and probably a pinch runner. And now here comes Salvador Perez. Now Brennan Buster Posey replaced Kurt Suzuki behind the plate. Now Brennan Omar Narvaez to pinch hit for Salvador Perez. On count. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. The center for 1 to first. And it's not in time! An RBI, fielder's choice for the catcher off the bench. And it's 6-2. AL and after 4 and lead back. Here's Altuve. And Jonathan Stope will pinch hit for Jose Altuve. That's a fly ball. Going back is Harper. And he makes the catch for the AL. As retaped it in their 4-run advantage. And the sit to score is the American League All-Star 6 and the National League All-Stars 2. And Alex Brennan will take over at first base, and Jonathan Strope will. So we have a lot of defensive replacements. So Ryans will stay behind the plate, Brennan will stay at first, and Strope will stay at second. And there's a new pitcher for the AL. And David Peralta will pinch it for Christian Yelich. David Peralta. That's a ground ball, and that ball is past the diving second baseman, and it's Scope in the center field for a base hit. And seriously, not a third baseman. Ronson Tanel will pinch it for Anthony Rendon. That's a ground ball, and that is thrown for a base hit. 2 runners on, nobody out for the NL. Here's Buster Posey. And Cano just and now he's on a pinch run for, so only gets 1 at bat, never plays in the field. That's a little liner. It's caught by Scope, and the runners get back. 2 runners on, 1 out now. I mean, if you didn't, there's Trey Turner. And then Michael Brantley for Jamie Martinez in left field. And Sonner Castro will pinch it for Trey Turner. That's a ground ball to center for 1. They got him at second barely. Runs at the corners, 2 outs now. Time runs on deck for Enciarte. And now Brennan Simon Marte. Pinch it. That's a ground ball, and then it's through for a base hit. Marte comes off the bench and hits a single, and it's 6-3 with a time run coming to the plate. And Blackman. That's a ground ball, fielded by Correa. Throw to first is low, but hit by Bregman, pardon me. 7-inning stretch time here at Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Middle of 7, the scores. AL 6 and the NL 3. As David Peralta will stay in left field. Gene Sedero staying at third base, and I think there's someone else too. And Castro will stay in the at shortstop. And he can't play shortstop, and Marte will try and stay in the ball and play center field. So that's a foul ball. And they're not trying to face 3 guys yet. Alright, I'm looking at the wrong bullpen. That's a smash, that's a base hit. Runner at first, nobody out. Here comes Kirby Yates for the NL. 19 with 19 on saves, but it's not a safe situation. That's a ground ball, could be 2. It's in there for 1. To first. That is a double play. 2 down. 6-4-3 double play. comes Trout. That is a... Oh, the glove! Throw to first! Not in time. Infield single for Trout. There's Castellanos. And Tanner Bonuts will pinch it for... So now he'll be the DH. That's a pop-up on the infield. Freeman. And he makes the catch in the AL Strands runner at first base. And the 7 is still remains 6-3 AL. 4, 5, 6 do it for the NL on the top of the 8th. Here comes a new pitcher for AL. That's all a ground ball fielded by new pitcher. Throw to first. Got him. 1 down. Here comes Freeman. Brennan Rice Hopkins to pinch hit for Freddie Freeman. Reese Thompson. That's a ground right in the shift. Throw to first is in time. 2 down. And Brian Dozier first at bat of the day. That's a pump up. The reliever and he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 to the NL. Then he'll evade the score. Remains 6-3 AL. And here's Correa. That's a little looper going back at the center baseman. And he makes the catch in shallow right field. 1 down. And new pitcher for the National League. That's a ground ball charging at the center baseman. Throw to first is high, but first baseman kept his foot on the bag. 2 down. Sometimes Ramirez. That's a ground ball fielded by a center baseman to right field because of the shift. Throw to first is in time. National League and only 3 runs to tie. 4 to take the lead at the top of the 9th, and the score remains 6-3 AL. 7, 8, 9 due up for the National League here in the top of the 9th. And here comes Robert Ozuna, closer for the Astros, but closer here. Only had 1 blown save in the regular season. On our town, and that is low, 2-1 at 96. That's a ground ball, 1 off to Correa. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here comes. That is a base hit past the diving scope. Runner at first, 1 out, and the Tide runs now on deck. That's a liner! And that's a base hit Posey. 2 runners on, 1 out. Time runs coming into play, and now it's at the top of the order, in the form of Starlin Castro. That's a fly ball, going back as a right fielder, and he makes the catch. Front runner's tagged in, and he will be safe at third base. Runs to the corner, 2 outs. Tyler still at the plate though, and it's Don Marte. And down our final out. Tyler at the plate though. That's a ground ball. That's a base hit. And now the right fielder. I thought I was a center baseman. And that ball. And now it's a double. And it was thrown away. Now the ball's out. But the catcher goes under it. RBI double for Starlin Marte. I thought it was a center baseman, so I accidentally dove. I didn't do that on purpose. Now the Tyler runs at center base with 2 outs. And it's Charlie Blackmon with a 3-1 count. 3-1 count. And the slurve gets the inside corner, 3-2. And now they're up to down their final strike, but hit to tie the game in the 9th. That's a smack! Oh my word! Blackmon! And the NL has taken the lead! Unbelievable! With 2 outs and 2 strikes down in the final strike, Blackmon! 4 runs with 2 outs in the top of the 9th, and it's 7-6 NL. They've taken their first lead of the game with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Unbelievable! They only have 1 blown save in the regular season for the Astros, but he blows it here in the All-Star game, and it's 7-6. Unbelievable! Here comes Harper, and and Jansen is warming up in the bullpen for the NL. That's a smash! That's a base hit! And now it's misplayed! And Harper's in there with a 2-out double. It's a bit of insurance run at center base. That could be a huge run, actually. That's a fly ball. Going back is a right fielder. And he makes the catch. And AL blew the lead. 4 runs in the top of the 9th for the National Identity thrown over by Charlie Blackmon. That took the lead with a 3-2 count with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. AL needs 1 run tied, 2 to win in the bottom of the 9th, middle of 9. The score is the NL 7 and the American League 6. Here's the catcher. And here comes Kenley Jansen. He only blew 2 saves in the regular season. That's all, ground ball, 19 speed coming in at Jansen. Throw to first, gone, and 1 down. We're down by 1. Here's Stope. That's a foul ball. That's a smash! Stop! Ball closes and blown a save. Robert Ozuna, now Kenley Jansen. It's Stoop with a solo homer to left center field over the high wall in left field. His first of the game. And it's 7-7 in the 9th. What a crazy All-Star game here in the 9th. As the NL scored 4 in the 9th to take the lead. Now the AL has scored at 1 and the solo homer. Here comes Betts. Both combined 5 times. That's a ground ball fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first is in time, 2 down, but the NL only has 1 more reliever. They do have the starters though, but total they only have 5 more pitchers, and usually, well, in 2017, the All-Star went 10 innings, and the AL won. It's a Nelson Cruz home run in the 10th. That's a looper coming into the right fielder, and he makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings in the 2019 MLB All-Star game from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. End of 9. The score is 7-7. Unbelievable. They still have 2 more pitchers in the AL bullpen, plus the starters. They have Chapman warming up. That's a smash, but it's caught by Scope. 1 down. Here comes David Peralta. And Herrera will pinch it for him. That's a ground ball fielded by Correa, still in the game. Throw to first is in time. Usually you'll see a die. Unbelievable. Here's Sedura. What a ninth inning here. That's a bullet in the center field. That's a go-ahead run at first base. Buster Posey. Here comes Chapman. Only had 2 blown saves in the regular season, but this is not a save right now. Posey, ground ball, fielded by Correa. Hit the mound, throw to first is in time in the American League and win the All-Star game with 1 run. Middle of 10, the score remains 7-7. Where's Castro going? Look, Castro is he? Oh, he's doing. I thought he was walking like away. I was like, why is he walking away? New left fielder. Here comes Trout. Stayed in the game the entire time. And the American has their last reliever warming up. Trout's been here in the whole game, but not anymore. Springer will pinch it for him. He has the winning run. That's a ground ball, and that's a base hit. 70 speed at first base represents the winning run as we're in the bottom of the 10th. Here comes, I think Betts. That's a fly ball going over the center fielder, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Here comes Carlos Correa. And here, Lindor will pinch it for him. And they have the last reliever in the National League bullpen warming up as well. That's a base hit! 2 and a hit could win it. Both runners at 70 speed, 2 runners on, 1 out. And here comes Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. As Jansen remains out there. Has blown the save, but if he... That's a ground ball, could be 2. It's in it for 1. And we are headed... No! Bregman beats it out by a step. And here comes Ramirez. And they're all watching him, even though that first base is not open, so the runner at first will go to center. Bases loaded, 2 outs. But if he does, he's 2 for 4 with a home run. He's done a bases loaded, 2 outs for. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts and an RBI. And here comes the new reliever, bases loaded, 2 outs. John Cameron with bases loaded, 2 outs, but only needed 1 out to get out of it. That is a base hit! And the American League has walked it off! 8, 7, and 10! As they come back, they blew the lead in the 9th, but then they came at the time into a solo homer by Jonathan Stoke, and they win it into a Omer Narvaez walk-off single. My goodness, and remember, the home team side out, the third base side out, and here it's the American League side out. It's the American League Park. Over the Indians, which is the American League team. Ramirez, player of the day, 2 for 4 with a homer, a single, I believe 2 RBIs, and eventually, then it was intentionally walked in the 10th, but didn't matter. Yeah, Jose Ramirez, the All-Star Game Most Valuable Player, presented by Tops. Never heard that before. My goodness, what a game. Sorry if this episode took like forever, as he went 2 for 4 with home run, 2 RBIs, run scored on the home run, and also had I believe Jansen. Yeah, both teams had 17 hits. The National had 17 hits, 7 runs and 17 hits, no errors, and the AL had 8 runs and 17 hits and no errors. Chapman gets the win from Jansen. He came out, but the runner on base was was he had the responsibility of a black man. I mean, Ramirez. I mean, my goodness. Stroke tied it in the ninth. I mean, 4 in the ninth by the NL to take the lead 7 sets and blew it. And Jansen blew the save. Both closed blew the save and ended up Chapman went a third of an inning and got the win, and Jansen went an inning and 2/3 and got the loss. Both teams had 17 hits, but the AL had 8 runs and the NL had 7 runs. OJ has how much close to no board. He gets upset with the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 5 of his Colorado Rockies franchise series. See you in episode number 5 and eat a lot of bacon.